crossover, resulting in this easy summer look with an asymmetrical hemline and contrasting side panel. It's Scarf Shift. Reality lights, and tonight we're gonna party like it's 1994. For this flashback to the grunge era, designer Liz Lipkin took a vintage slip and waif-sized it for our model, Solveig. Liz knit the shabby chic sweater from yarn cut from a continuous strip of material from 5 men's t-shirts. She ties the look off with an old plaid shirt turned into an overskirt, and the hat was a sweater. Reality bites. Recycled spirals is our next design. Our model is Ivy. Designer Kelly Richardson took several old black t-shirts and a tie-dyed shirt that had seen one too many seasons in the sun. Ivy's necklace completes the look. It's a constellation of twisted t-shirts and threaded washers, recycled spirals. Opera de Marseille is modeled by Esther. It's hard to believe that this elegant opera dress started life as a silk bedsheet. The abundant material of the bedsheet left designer Jessica Plassman plenty of opportunities for pleats, the cape detail, and a fully lined bodice. Opera de Marseille. Starry-Eyed is a design by Marissa Mendez. Marissa put 2 of her sister's old prom dresses to use, using the overskirt for one and the skirt for the other for the bodice. Picnic Perfect is our next design, modeled by Taylor. She's all dressed up for a luncheon in the grass. Designer Laurel Bender arranged a meeting between a round fringe tablecloth from the 50s, an old black top, and a white leather cutout belt from the Goodwill. It's picnic perfect. Bo Taritas is I'll Be Back. Dress left behind by the late Trashion visionary Gail Kincaid, designer Jean Smith refashioned it to frame Beau's fabulous tattoo. So a boxy, conservative dress turned into a mini for clubbing. I'll be back. Is it time for a witchy workout? Witchy workout is modeled by Nancy. Imagine what the Wicked Witch of the West would wear to the gym or for a jog in Bryant Park. For a design that's pure black magic, Lee Sandweiss co-opted 3 cotton knit pieces and trimmed them with an acid green lace from a 1950s peignoir. It's witchy workout. What's red, white, and blue and completely reimagined? This sunny day romper designed by Megan Herod. She repurposed an old cotton shirt and a seersucker dress and brought it all together with an old zipper and some hook and eye closures. A look that's ready for the 4th of July. Never underestimate the power of the poncho. For this layered look, Laurel Bender, who's our model as well, disassembled a stretchy ankle-length dress and combined it with leftover Afghan samples donated by Rose Textilery. The dress is trimmed with a vintage gold and silver button. It's poncho power. Purple Passion is modeled by Caitlin. Designer Jennifer Wright has a passion for rescuing garments from the waste cycle. For this jacket, she took 3 felted wool sweaters, finished the jacket with lime buttons, and paired it with some knit slacks strictly sourced from the Opportunity House. Purple Lime Passion is a woolicious original design. Twistified. Jen is modeling a summer look that didn't cost a dime. For Twistified, designer Cynthia Roberts made the best of what she had, in this case, a pillowcase, a shirt, a bedspread, sheet, and fabric remnant, and then slit the top 3 layers to reveal the textures from underneath. It's one shifty dress. In the City is modeled by Frida. It's an easy look that goes from meetings to cocktails. Designer Jessica Plassman breathed new life into a couple of shop-worn garments, an old polyester skirt sacrificed for the cause, as well as a pair of linen blend slacks that were resized and tapered for this smart look. Frida is our model for Saturday in the City. Our model is Kara. Designer Amy Patrick recalled a Bobby Brooks skirt she had in high school for this kicky kilt. She took a long plaid gathered skirt from the Goodwill and reconstructed it, adding stitched down pleats and fabric flaps to hold the buckles. The wristlet and choker are made from old lace, fabric scraps, and a stretchy headband. It's Bobby Brooks redo. Fade into Purple, a number that might put you in a purple haze. Designer Jenna Millard rescued a pile of t-shirts from the Goodwill for this Rhapsody in Violet. After constructing the skirt of the dress, Jenna stripped the t-shirts and wove them together for the top. Fade into Purple. It's curtains for curtains. Modeled by Alexis, designer Jean Smith pulled a Scarlett O'Hara to create this lace bodice over a sheer slip and added a cream valance for the bustle. A necklace made by Sheila Brunson and purchased at Discardia provides support. So while it's curtains for curtains, Alexis has a lovely new dress for semi-formal occasions. Designer and model Kate Wiggins discovered that fashion spans generations, even when memory fails. She wanted to connect with her grandmother with Alzheimer's, so she borrowed a royal blue dress from her closet. Her grandmother couldn't share stories about the dress, but turning it into something more modern gave Kate a way to connect with her grandmother. Fashion spans generations. Peplum proper. What a transformation. Jessica Plassman refashioned an oversized bag dress into the sleek pencil dress she's modeling. Once peplum's out of style, remove the skirt for a timeless pencil dress. Its resourcefulness at its most elegant. Peplum proper. Evening Silk, modeled by Alicia. It's an essay in preservation. Designer Jessica McClellan gown, complete with a beaded bodice and an invisible zipper, and she married it to a bias-cut sheer silk handkerchief-edge skirt, giving it movement and comfort for modern wear. Evening silk. Refashionistas love to lunch in the fresh air, as does Gabrielle Fickenshire. She's modeling her design, for which she repurposed a green circular tablecloth, a white t-shirt, and a blue woman's dress shirt. The recycled white zipper makes a tea bag that completes this springy halter dress. It's picnic lunch. Nancy is our Downton Abbey diva. It's a design by Lee Sandweiss. Perfect for dinner or tea at the Manor. This elegant dress was once a $5 full-length skirt at the Goodwill. Beaded trim from a tacky 80s formal adds a touch of glitz to this proper ladylike look. It's our Downton Abbey diva. Here's a Bordeaux beauty. Katrina is our model, designed by Valerie Detweiler, who upcycled old t-shirts and dyed them a vampy deep red to give them an elegance upgrade. The cutouts and geometric styling offer an updated take on the classic Hollywood glamour gown. It's Bordeaux beauty. Wildberry Pop-Tart, a design by Mackenzie Keller. The bustled vest and button started life as an old 80s dress. Designer Mackenzie Keller made the fur epaulettes from an old collar and found the gloves from an old Halloween costume. Wildberry Pop-Tart, not just for breakfast anymore. Designer and model Carol Hedden takes us back to the roaring 20s with this ragtime number. Hot t-shirts ready for the rag pile were repurposed to make this one-of-a-kind party dress. In a fit of jazz-age improvisation, Carol cut, braided, stretched, knotted, and sewed the old t-shirts to produce a frock fit for a 21st century flapper. It's cottage couture, modeled by Kerrigan. Thousands of fabric remnants can't be wrong. They all want to belong to this design by Sheila Ferguson. This fabulous ball gown began as a wrecked bridesmaid's dress, onto which thousands of scrap fabrics were laboriously pinned. The dress weighs 45 pounds. It's cottage couture. Forgotten dreams. It's the last dance, but definitely not the last chance. Gail Hale took 3 old ballet costumes for this design and added a deeply plunging V-neck, a recycled tulle, and an antique headscarf. Our model is Jean. Beauty, designed and modeled by Bryn Taubensee. to the 18th century for this essay in recycled Rococo. Bryn transformed a faded formal dress from the 50s for this design. Run pantyhose and stuffing from stuffed animals make her headdress. Elizabeth is the Dark Rider. It's an homage to our favorite film series. Designer David Ebbinghaus slashed an old Rider t-shirt and topped it off with a hat trimmed with human hair. Elizabeth is our Dark Rider. And now for something completely different, Trashion Refashion brings you the intergalactic poser